One thing that I found being unemployed is that I ended up having a lot of free time in the afternoons. Like when I say the afternoons, I'm talking about past four. I'd go ahead and I'd eat my dinner and then I'd go a little stir crazy and pace around and not know what to do because, well, I had nothing to do. Now you think I'd take that time and make some YouTube videos, and you would be correct. I should have, but it led me to doing one thing, and that is starting a home library. Figured why not? I mean, this book kind of sucked. It wouldn't be a bad book if you didn't know anything about survival prepping, but I do, and it was pretty basic. So not really the point here. So here are some of the things that I find interesting. I mean, there is a magazine in here, but that magazine's got a bunch of good information. This Geology of the Great Basin and that red book, I paid $3 for both of them. Not $3 each. I mean, $3 for both of them. I mean, the geology book I bought at the library. But this is just some of the things that I'm interested in. I mean, obviously, I'm interested in aviation. I'm interested in outdoor survival, and I'm also interested in prepping. Now, that isn't all my interest. I mean, I wanted to get some like medical guides and a couple things on like coding and whatnot, but that'll be a video for the future on the coding part. But yeah, this is just a little bit of my own personal library. I am gonna freaking put a bookshelf down here. I mean, I have read about half of these. I haven't read all of them. That Outdoor Life Ultimate Bushcraft Survival Manual was annoying because the guy was obsessed with boiling rocks. But yeah, no, that's just a little sample of my home library. And I figured I'd just share it real quick. Now, there is a theme here to how I wanted to put my library together. And it's, if you notice, that most of those were manuals and how-to guides. As I said, I wanted some medical books. Now, when I say I want some medical books, I'm not going to be talking to like how to do surgery or that kind of shit. I'm talking like where there is no doctor. So, I'm not one of those like doomsday preppers that thinks that society is going to collapse anytime soon, but there is a possibility it could happen. So I wanted to be, thumb through a book that basically can help me freaking recognize signs of illness and stuff like that, and how to treat it, especially if you don't have the proper medicines and whatnot. I figured that'd be a perfect one. Like that history of the Soviet Union, not the Soviet Union, the Soviet Air Force. That's more of a book that I'd leave just in case the power was out or the internet was down. I probably will never read that. I mean, I just look cool, so I bought it. I mean, I'm just being realistic here. I mean, like, there's no reason to have the home library and have everything in it read because there's a possibility that you might not need the book ever, or it's just something that's entertaining. That's where you get into like fiction books and fantasy novels and whatnot. And I'm not really much into fiction or anything like that. What I'm mostly looking for is how-to guides, resources, that kind of thing. Especially things that I can throw on the shelf. And even if I've thumbed through them or read the thing, I can actually go back through it and actually get the information from it again if I need to. And you notice that there was a how to tie knots. I'm not very good at tying knots. It's self-explanatory. But yeah, no, I think it is genuinely important to have a small home library. I mean, whether it is just fiction books. I mean, as I said, you could read them all. I mean, I guarantee you're going to find a good read. Like that one Lockheed Skunk Works book, that's a fiction book. That's a non-fiction book. The story of the F-117 and like the freaking SR-71 and everything. It's a pretty cool book. It's entertaining as hell. I do think it's important for you to have a home library. I really do. So, I mean, hopefully this gives you something to think about. I didn't know how I was going to finish this friggin' video. I was just kind of throwing up content, and I had an idea in my head, and so hopefully it came together. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and leave a gecko emoji down in the comment section.